Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Randy Rants and Reviews. I'm very excited about today's episode, and you should be too. But this is a very heartfelt story for me. It ends in tragedy, so if you're of the faint of heart, just go ahead and click off this video, or just click mute and just watch it just so I get the views, because I am thirsty. Now, what I want to talk about today is Frank. Now, you may be asking who Frank is, and we have to go back in time a little bit to figure out who Frank actually is. If we go back about a year or so ago, we were not at this studio. We were at another studio. It was at Nirvana Studios is what it was called. And when we were moving from there to here, I had the privilege of getting to move all of that stuff from there to here. Lucky me. But I was lucky, actually. I say that sarcastically. But actually, as I'm moving these things, there was a big pile of junk. And I'm moving these things, and underneath, there was Frank. Frank has been lonely for a long time. He's just been left there, unattended, unloved. But when I saw him, I knew we were going to be friends. Now, I had to go ask the other guys, like, hey, do you know who Frank is? Why is Frank here? What's his story? And no one claimed him. No one had too much information about him. So I took him under my wing. And so you guys know who I'm talking about, this is Frank here. You want to meet him? Here he is. This is Frank. Now, you might be saying, that doesn't look like Frank. That looks like a Eurolight TS255. I call him Frank. Would you like it if I called you by your social security number? No, we're going to call him Frank because that's his name. Now, what's interesting about Frank is when we tried to plug him in right away when I found him, no power, he was dead. There was nothing coming out of him, unfortunately. So I ended up buying a fuse, still nothing. But what I ended up doing is taking him home, showing him some love, taking him apart, cleaning him up. I went ahead and did a resurrection, an exorcism, if you so want to. Come on, Frank, live. Live, Frank. Frank? You're alive! Frank's alive! Kind of. And I was able to bring him back to life. I was very excited. Now, Frank did some amazing things. He inspired me to do all kinds of cool lighting and whatnot. I even got another piece of equipment recently so I can control these DMX light systems. Very cool stuff. But here's the issue. Frank had lived a rough life, and he just had nothing else to give. The light bulb went out in him. And if the light bulb went out in me, I wouldn't be very useful either. Now, there is the option of replacing the light bulb for him, but I feel, personally, that he should just rest in peace. But I'll leave it up to you guys. If you think that we should buy a bulb and get Frank back up and working, let me know. Throw a comment, the likes, whatever people do on these social medias, so that way we can see if we should bring Frank back. I hope you enjoyed this story. More episodes to come, probably, maybe. I don't know. You don't know. But I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.